Hi lovelies, welcome back to another watch me work video. So before we jump into this set, I want to give a huge shout out to my notification squad. You guys are so awesome and I want to thank you so much for having your post notifications turned on. These were the first 3 people to comment on that gorgeous blue set that I uploaded last week. So this is the set that we'll be working on today. I am going to show you guys how I accomplished this DIY. It's supposed to be a flame design. I'm not sure if I got it right, but I did order in some flames. So while I wait for that to come, I thought I would just try this method out. So this is the paper that I will be using. This is the paper that you use to make the encapsulated shred nails. Now I would say if this sticker of itself was white at the back, it would have given off a more intense flame look rather than the iridescent shred sort of flame design. And if I probably went ahead and outlined it while it was on the nail, it would have popped it even more, which I got so mad at myself because I only thought of that while I was uploading this video or doing this voiceover. So maybe that would have been a thing, it would have actually made the design turn out a little bit more noticeable, that flame. But all in all, I did really enjoy how this design looked. I was really happy with it. My client loved it. And yeah, that's enough of that. So I'm actually looking at a picture of a flame, and if I can find the picture that I looked at, I can probably insert this in the corner of the screen for you guys. But you can just Google flame clip art and it will come up. So I was doing that and I just went ahead and drew out the design of the flame that I wanted, adjusted it accordingly. Now you have to constantly keep turning the paper around to see how it actually imprints on the vinyl side. But yeah, all in all, I found that this turned out really well. So I'm just going to continue to make sure my flame is how I want it, and then I'm going to go ahead and take my stalk scissors and I'm going to cut it out. Now if you do have a carving knife, it will be a lot easier, or a box cutter, to get it out really nice and neat. But I just worked with what I have. This was a sort of a spur of the moment design because my client told me she gives me free range to do whatever I want. So this was me trying to see if this would actually work. So this is the final result. Isn't this just really cute? And this is what I was saying, if the background remained white, then it would have been way more outstanding, but it was more transparent. So my client's nails have already been prepared. I applied my tips, shaped them, prep her nails and all that good stuff. And here I'm just going to be building up the pinky finger and the thumb with my clear acrylic, because we are going to be using gel polish over those 2 nails, and then the other 3 nails are going to be fully encapsulated. So if you guys are interested in seeing how I prepare the nails, I will have that video in my description box below. And I am using my Alpha number 10 oval Kolinsky brush. It is my favorite, and my Alpha link is an affiliate link and it is in my description box below for those of you who are interested. I am just going to continue to do this on the fully encapsulated nails. You guys know I like to go in and lay down a thin layer of clear acrylic just to protect my client's natural nails. It's not going to stain because we are using really pastel colors today, and the colors that I'm using are by JC Beauty Concepts. And for me personally, I don't find their acrylic stain the nail blade. It's just to make that extra layer of protection for when my client comes back and she wants to change out the entire design, that it would be easier for me to file down until I reach this clear base and then continue with a different design or color on top of it. So I want to address something, guys. I do mention every single thing that I use in my videos, and if you do not watch the entire video, then you will not know. So I'm getting a lot of questions about stuff that I do mention in my video, and I do take my time to create a very detailed description box so you guys can find everything really easily, and all the coupon codes and stuff like that. And if you cannot find a coupon code and a link of a product mentioned in my description box below, check on my Amazon storefront. I try to find as much as I can on Amazon and link it there for you guys, so you guys can definitely have everything at your fingertips. So please watch the entire video, and then you can go ahead and ask me anything that I did not mention in my video or list in my description box below. That's fine. I have absolutely no issue in answering those questions. So I will definitely suggest watching the entire video. That's the only way you're going to get the full list of everything that I use that I mentioned in my description box below or on my Amazon storefront. But some of y'all are coming at me with the same questions over and over and over, and because I don't answer, y'all are getting upset. But it is something that I have mentioned continuously throughout my videos, so definitely pay attention to, like, I mention stuff so that you guys can get your hands on it. It's stuff that I use on a regular, it's stuff that I recommend, and I try to make my videos as detailed as possible so that it can help everybody out. So I don't know if it's just us, but my clients and I have this thing where we really don't like to see the nail plates underneath a clear nail. So I'm just taking JC Beauty Concepts Cover Blush, and I'm going to use this to cover up the majority of her nail plate. Now you're not really going to see it underneath the iridescentness of the flame that much, but you know, it's just to give us that peace of mind that everything is nicely covered and everything looks nice and even and nice and neat. So after I do this, I am going to leave this to set up, because I cannot go in and place a sticker on top of the wet acrylic because it's not going to hold to it. So I do need to leave this to let it dry, and I'm going to move on to her index finger. So on this nail, I am going to be encapsulating some of this gorgeous opal white glitter, and I think this has become a favorite glitter of mine. The only thing is, working with this is a little bit chunky, so it does take a little more time to make sure that it's placed exactly where I want it. But then you don't use much of this glitter, because a little really does go a long way, especially if you take that little extra time to place it where it's very appealing to the eye. So I'm just laying down thin layers of clear acrylic, and then I'm going to press the glitter into it. After I do this, I'm just going to coat over the entire nail with a nice thin layer of clear acrylic, just to hold everything in place before encapsulating. So now for that flame nail, I'm going to be sticking the flame on. Now obviously it is going to be too big for my client's nails, so when I stick it, I'm just going to press just the center of it. I'm not going to stick it all the way, and I'm going to use my scissors, and I'm going to cut around the flame to size it to her nails. Now you do not want this, like how this is right there, it is way too close to that cuticle area. So if I go in to encapsulate, there's no space for the acrylic to hold to the first layer of acrylic that we laid down, so therefore it's going to cause that top layer of acrylic to lift off or lift up, because that sticker is encased in the middle, so it's going to prevent everything from holding the way that it should. So what I'm going to do is, after I size and cut and everything like that, I am going to create a gap between the cuticle area and the flame, and I'm going to go in to cover that up with some stones later on in the video. Now this is just to make sure that that flame is encased to the center and our edges around that flame are exposed to the layer of acrylic that we have on the nail before. And I'm just going to go ahead and continue playing around with this until I'm happy with the placement, and then I'm going to go ahead and encapsulate this nail. Encapsulated nail of this set, I'm going in with JC Beauty Concept Pastel Purple and Pastel Pink, and I'm going to be using this to create a marble design on this nail. And then in between that marble, I'm going to take that same white iridescent opal glitter, and I'm just going to randomly place it throughout my marble. Now I love marbling these two colors together. They gave us sort of a cute girly kind of design, and then that white glitter just popped it all. And I'm really sorry if I'm sounding nozzled at this point, because my allergies are acting up really badly. Our weather is totally unpredictable here recently. Like, 1 minute the day is going to start off extremely hot and humid, and then all of a sudden, bam, it is going to rain. And it's just been like that for the past few weeks. So I'm working with my acrylic a little bit wetter than usual, as you guys can tell, because of this as well. So because of that humidity, the acrylic is setting up really quickly. So I'm just going to continue to do this. After I do this, I'm going to encapsulate this nail, and then after I do that, I did allow my acrylic to set. I went in off camera and file shaped and buffed. So now on the pinky nail and the thumb, I'm going in with this gorgeous lavender gel polish by Madame Glam, and this one is called Blissfully Yours. And I'm going to do 2 coats of this, and I'm going to cure in between each coat for 30 seconds, making sure to clean up my cuticle area and sidewalls if I get any product on the skin. And if you guys are interested in purchasing any of the Madame Glam gel polishes, then definitely click on my link in the description box below. It is not an affiliate link, however, you guys do get 30% off your purchase, or you can sign up for the Madame Glam's VIP membership. And if you do not have that VIP membership, I would strongly suggest getting it because it is totally worth it. So you definitely want to go ahead and look into that. So now that that is done, I'm going to go ahead and apply my no wipe gel top coat, and I don't know where this creepy little strand of hair came from, so I'm just going to go ahead and remove that and continue applying my no wipe gel top coat. And I'm doing this to all her nails except the middle finger, and I'm going to go ahead and give this hand a full cure for 6. That I'm going in around the cuticle area on that flame nail with my gem gel, and then I'm going to place some Swarovski crystals around that area to fill in the gap between the actual flame and the cuticle area. And after I do this, I'm just going to apply my no wipe gel top coat to that nail. And if you guys enjoy this video, definitely go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. And if you're not yet subscribed, please click on that subscribe button down below, and while you're there, come on in and join the notification squad. The first 3 people to comment on this video will definitely earn themselves a shout out in the next one. So I'm going to leave you guys right here because this is the end of the video. And if you guys found that this flame actually turned out really well, definitely go ahead and leave me some flame emojis with your comments in the comment section below, and maybe some hearts as well. I don't know what you guys feeling with this set. Leave me the flame emoji and whatever emoji you think suits this set. And of course, I will have a clip of the final results at the end of the video to share with you guys. So that is it for me. As always, I would love for you guys to stay glamorous, be safe, and I'll see you soon.